Let there be peace and love. Welcome to Satsang. It may take time to hear that self-inquiry is the most precious indication one can hear to solve, to make dissolve, this idea, I am the body and I am the mind. All other practices, even though they may help for a while, and they do, they just start with an owner or a practitioner or a meditator, with an I as somebody who is not happy, a seeker. And it tries to solve, touching, taking care of what is seen or experienced or felt. So it is a step away. It doesn't touch the root, while self-inquiry, in that word itself, it touches the root of all this creation, of all this scene, which is I. If I don't wake up, there is no world. So it's really I which wakes up, in the state, which is in a waking state, which can see the world. And self-inquiry is the investigation towards the source or towards the background from where this creation, this I who sees, rises and appears. So that may take time to be understood, that it is the most valuable direction. Satsang is for that, is to make it more and more clear. Once you know the direction, it's up to you, with your intense desire to be what's real, which you always are, but you veil it by beliefs, is to go back again and again to from where you come from where I come from. And to abide in the self is not in time, so don't expect that anything changes in this appearance, even though probably all what was maintained through beliefs may lose their attraction or they just disappear. And that's all I have to say today. If you want to hear more or something else, you just ask me.
I don't know how to come out from this. Sometimes I'm
Just drop it. Just drop it. If you say sometimes, you see, you want to describe something, and it cannot be in the grip of description. So, in the sometimes, if you say sometimes, you have already to raise the head to analyze and say sometimes this is it and sometimes this is not. It's too much. And because it's too much, because you make something out of what is always there, you are in trouble. So why should you believe your experience that there is something true in sometimes?
I don't know if I really keep quiet because I confuse. And maybe also quite on this. I have to tell you because I plunge from where one step too much comes from, and then I have expectations and I.
Yeah, but then you agree that your expectations is somehow stronger as a belief than to simply keep quiet. And that explains this trouble.
It was a few days now I wanted to speak and I didn't know how to bring it because...
But this is well said. Why do you have an expectation? If your mind has the pride, you see, to look at what you are, he will say it's too less, so he expects something more. But it's the pride of the mind. Why should you catch this thought? You see, you are always yourself. It's because the mind doesn't surrender. That's the trouble. But if you once for all, it's clear like crystal clear, that whatever appears, it is the mind. And when I say appear, can be outside, can be in the shape of outside, it can be the shapes of feelings, of experience, of concept, ideas. It is the mind. If you touch that, immediately, this is the magic, don't ask me how to explain that, it makes this I who grasps real, looking like real, and of course what he grasps also, it's of the same nature. You see, the object and the subject in this case, it's of the same nature, unreal. They come and go, they can be not there before, and they suddenly appear. They are sustained for some time and then disappear again. And then you call it sometimes. So there is a confusion of I who is just keeping quiet and I who is grasping something. There is a confusion of yourself with a state. The same thing, you see, just keep quiet. No, you don't grasp anything. The mind rises with anything. Oh, it's an experience because now I feel I'm out of it. Or whatever comes and goes, it's an experience. Very good. But why do you listen to your mind? If you don't listen to your mind, have you gone anywhere? Things happen in the scene, in this manifestation. You are not what is manifested. To realize yourself, you have to be radical about this. Even though, once you realize, there is nothing else than that. But if you still search, want to realize who you are, you have to discard the manifestation. Any.
The feel,
I feel.
The feeling the feeling of I, it's like...
It's outside.
It's already...
It's outside of you. Otherwise, how can you express it?
Just to drop all the expectation, I should be something, all the expectations to experience something amazing, like all this, I should...
You can experience something amazing if you take some drugs, huh?
No,
why not?
It's like when I really go, like there are so many in this direction. There are so many.
Because in this direction, it is still part of the creation. It belongs to whom? It belongs to whom? It's still I who sees an outside and an inside and who is confused by experiences. So don't try to clear up that thing.
Just let it be. I try always
let it be.
Just to let it be as it is, like not to try. It's like I always try not to look. I make so much like...
Yeah, but let it be, it's possible if you don't look. If you don't grasp, or you look but you don't go there. I'm not going there. But it's about the last question or answer about enlightenment. I don't go there. This mind fools. No exceptions. Okay, what's here? What's here? Never forget that you are already yourself. So you have just to keep quiet. It's not that you have to realize it, in fact.
How is it to keep quiet? Like, how? I know how.
Don't take this how, for example. If you take how to keep quiet, you again believe your mind. And so you make I was a question real. And the question then is real, and the answer given to you will be real. You don't grasp what the mind brings. You have not to ask how, you are already yourself. You may have to hear once, again and again, don't grasp the mind. Don't think. It's the same as not thinking. What's here? It may not fit your idea of enlightenment. That's another thing. We have to pay prices, you see. That may be the price to pay. Oh, the idea I had of enlightenment is so much better. It's this, no. I don't run for real enlightenment. I prefer this, it's so much better. No. You throw it, garbage. Because it will fool you, it will come and go, and you will again suffer. Eventually, that you accomplish your idea or concept of enlightenment. It's in time. There is an owner of it. all this trouble. Yes, doesn't matter.
Like, to really keep quiet from where all the experience is coming from, to go, like, to exit, not to be fascinated with what I feel and all this bullshit, just to go from where.
But don't go. You keep quiet. I don't say go somewhere where there is quietness. You keep quiet. You stay as you are. Of course, you confused before, so you are probably, it's strange. You will feel many reactions in you where to go, direction, but you don't go there just for, that's what I say, split second, you just keep quiet where you already are, because that's it. In other words, don't go with your mind. You are already yourself. And the mind is so tricky that when we was busy with the outside, now he's getting busy to check the inside. Am I at the right place? And this and that. Do I fool myself again? These are the talks of the mind, isn't it? Yeah. What is here? What is here? We can finish up the story. What is here? What's the in front? What makes you not quiet? Well, it's better.
I don't know.
You are quiet.
Okay.
But
I stop and then I want to check.
Don't check. It's tiring. Yes. Okay, you have this habit. Okay, you have this habit. But for once, I tell you, even this checkup will not be right. So don't go there. A split second. If it was 10 hours, even 1 hour, even half an hour, that's a tremendous effort in time. Split second, but radical. It's too long. It's not a state. It's to wake up. It's to wake up. It's too long. Otherwise you will make it a quiet state.
It sleeps me all the time.
What? And why you listen to that? Why you listen to that description? It's a description of your mind.
I don't know how how to just be. I know it's stupid to say. I don't know how to just stop.
But don't
Always
listen. Don't you see that what you tell me is a talk of your mind? Do you see it or not? Who talks otherwise? Who says those things? Hmm? Okay, good, you recognize it. So don't take it. He may say so. Don't take it. You ignore it. Hmm? And once you ignore the mind, you see, you know the direction. And then again and again, you dedicate a moment there, and one day those moments will not even appear so. But as long as habits is strong, as long as the mind still believes he has a power on you, you go again and again. That's all.
From where?
But from where you think you are lost.
Yeah.
Otherwise, this talk doesn't need to be expressed. I speak to you. You hear me? Tout le temps.
It's all bullshit. It's all hallucinations of this effort that I'm trying all the time to arrive somewhere.
But then honor what you say. That's right. Honor what you say. So just keep quiet. Right. No, honor it. So keep quiet. Yeah.
Je voudrais parler en français.
Ah, faudrait pouvoir traduire.
Okay.
Alors.
Just talk loud more.
Est-ce que je peux parler à nouveau de cette expérience que j'ai au côté droit de la poitrine?
I'd like to talk to you again about this experience I have on the right side of the chest.
Yeah.
Je crois que j'ai rencontré peut-être 2 ou 3 personnes qui avaient cette expérience.
I've met 2 or 3 people who've had this same.
Généralement, les grands intellectuels, les grands athlétiques, ils se moquent de moi.
In general, the Advaitist people, they mock me
Parce que c'est pas une expérience, c'est pas une... Moi-même, je
because
sais
it's
que
not a real experience.
je parle à ça, mais je ne le rejette plus maintenant.
Mm-hmm.
Even I'm not going to stop at that, but I don't reject it anymore.
Si j'ai mal à la tête,
If I have a headache, then I have a headache.
citer Maître Eckhart qui parle
If I cite Meister
la
Eckhart,
porte qui va sur le bon.
talks about the door that I didn't that it's the gong.
Donc,
Mais que veux-tu dire? Que veux-tu dire en fait?
What would you like to say?
Je ne rejette pas. Un autre point aussi,
I don't reject it. Another point is,
n'est pas toujours cet intense désir du volant pour la libération.
I don't always have this intense desire, this
Mais
burning desire for liberation.
je peux répondre en anglais peut-être.
Yes, good.
Yeah. No, that's sure. I don't think nobody can have always this intense desire for liberation. That's why when it is there, one has to take the benefit of it. That is sure, because it's in time. In time, you cannot always be at the peak of your passion or whatever. It's always, when it's there, take the benefit. It's like a blessing, I would say. Now, about this experience on the right side, there is nothing to say too. It's an experience, and you put it on the right side as long as one identifies with the body, so there is a right side and a left side and whatnot. Yet, for the seeker for liberation, as Ramana said, those who have this experience on the right side, it's a direction. It's a direction, you just, then it is as you prefer, or you like to keep an experience because it looks the more true in all the experiences you had, and so you stop there. But if you want to be free, you just, through this beautiful experience, it's a direction. You can even dissolve the one who has got this experience. That's all, you see. That's all which can be said.
I want to comment. As far as I know, Bhagavan Ramana is the only teacher who has spoken about past progress. Because il y a l'argument que dans les shastras,
C'est un argument que dans les shastras.
Non, on n'a pas besoin.
There's an argument between the sastras.
Non, mais il parle anglais.
Bhagavan Ramana, en fait, il a lu beaucoup de choses.
Il parle en français.
Il a seulement rencontré cette mention dans la Gita Upanishad et dans un livre d'Ayurveda.
It has been cited in the Upanishads and in Ayurvedic treatises.
Yeah, but what does it mean? In fact, what does it mean? That this experience is real?
Non, c'est relatif.
No, it's.
But I say, it's like a blessing.
Yes.
It's like a blessing.
I take it, I see.
But then, if you take it as a blessing, it means it shows you, as long as you identify with the body, even in the body there is this blessing you got to go into the direction of the dissolving of the owner of that experience. You see? So I think there is absolutely no contradiction. It's just that don't confuse even this experience for what is.
I agree 100%.
Okay.
Also, I would like to say about my sadhana, I like to show in-breathing, out-breathing, this space. Quand la respiration s'arrête, je me sens bien.
When the breath stops.
Yeah, but listen, everybody has his likings. And I like to throw away the likings. But
If you like
everybody has his likings, has his little tricks, you see, to maintain the seekerness, to be a seeker. Now, listen, now, this I cannot discuss about that, because if the seeker likes it to be maintained as a seeker, it's okay. But if one comes to say, I want to be free, and even from my tricks, which maintain me to be an identity, then I will throw away all tricks. But everybody does whatever he likes with my pearls. It's about liberation. It's not about being a very good or accomplished seeker in some state, you see. And I tell you, the scriptures, it's very interesting anyway you bring the subject, because the scriptures, they offered all the practices. That's why anyway I spoke today in the beginning of practices. Because the maturity of mind, the maturity of the demand is not the same for every seeker. So, at least not to make them lost in cafes or in drugs or whatever, they present some practice, you see, to bring them slowly in the direction of self-inquiry. So it doesn't mean, so the practices in that way are helpers, but they are not the last jerk, the last stroke, you see. So here, I'm sorry to say, I am not good in presenting for everybody, and I know it is my weakness. But I have some who likes to come because finally they want to hear about the radical realization of oneself. You see? So that's all.
Je ne suis pas de ces gens qui sont restés 10 minutes ou 20 minutes devant Papaji, puis
But I agree with you, my dear. We don't speak of that. It is true that even if the enlightenment, let's say, the glimpses are sudden, you need a solid background in the mind. In the mind. You need to go back again and again. I repeat that every day. To satsang a life, or at least wherever you are, with this question, who feels so? And so on. And this may take a lifetime, but who cares?
oui, mais moi, la vie, dans 10 ans, ça va faire presque 80.
Well, you are lucky. You don't have too much time now to go back and back. We are in the same boat after all. It's very good. No, it's very important to know that, you see. And that's why there is nothing, one has not to reject other practices. One has to thank them. You bring me here to hear finally about what's really self-inquiry, which is the last stroke. That's it. That's why the scriptures mention all that. Even Ramana, he mentioned all that for different seekers in front of him, you see. Nowadays, there are so many gurus that many gurus do that. So, thanks to them, some gurus can only be occupied with this. But anyway, even if you speak to self-inquiry for an unmature seeker, it will work. I met Papaji when I was not mature seeker, you see. But because of this direction given again and again, it enters and it makes you mature. So I think to go directly to self-inquiry is still anyway good. I believe so.
Even if I repeat, I am the self, I am Sachi, the self, I'm not especially happy.
Yeah, because it's a knowledge, you see. It's better now, rather than to repeat a sentence which is a dress on somebody who repeats. You see, that's why it doesn't work so much. You should ask who wants to realize, or who says so, and in that direction. It's not a repetition of who am I, it's just once, but see, you go with the direction of the question and keep quiet. And then, naturally, your own heart may say, I am the self, not to be repeated, not to make it something, but then it's your heart to say, it will not be your mind or your knowledge. Many people came to Ramana Maharishi too, as I read, to get some blessings for the wedding of the daughter or whatever, for something. They came, maybe their desires were fulfilled, they never came back. It happens always, you see, with saints or with realized people. Many people come, they go, they get something in life, generally, something. And a few will stay more because it's about the realization of the self. It's like that. And you see, happiness, we have a printed model of happiness, each one. When I experience this way or something, then I call it happiness. So you see, even that it will not be that happiness when we feel when freed from his mind. It's called happiness, but not the happiness we think we will experience. What a happiness to be freed from that surge.
Oh, yes. I have also a lot of trust in thinking Arunachala as well. So I'd say love.
Let him help you. Let him help you. Arunachala is somewhere?
In the heart. It is the
So
heart.
to see Arunachala, you have to go in the core of your heart.
Yes.
Good. What does it mean? Who sees Arunachala in my heart? Thanks. Tea. Who wants? You want?
Yes.
You bad boy, I will give you.
Very little that.
Voila. Some drops.
Both.
Well, it's Hungarian cup. Ooh, how you will do it? But you see, Ramana Maharishi, I just express my thoughts. It was very, very unique to have a mountain, a holy mountain, as a master. So we cannot copy him.
We cannot.
Copy him.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Just. So if he's addressing directly to Arunachala, I would directly ask Ramana then. And who knows if Arunachala or Ramana doesn't send you a help, is replying, it is replying to your request. Now it's up to you to recognize where is the answer. Good tea, huh? Oh, you have one for me?
Yes.
Please.
Maybe.
No, it's ginger. From Arunachala. You see the reply for Arunachala?
I have not heard.
This is it. It gave this.
No, yes.
Wonderful. But you see? Reply of Arunachala. Who are you? You? I have a glimpse of Sharda. How are you?
Yeah, you what?
A glimpse. You glimpse. You always appear and disappear so quickly. So.
What did you? Ganga?
Yeah.
I also feel attacked by my mind. I started to ask, is the peace the real one? Is my strength, is it arrogance? So I need to tell you.
It is arrogance. Otherwise, you would never consider that thought. What you will do next then when it comes to you? Don't take it. Don't take this thought. Otherwise you will live on the realm of that thought, of the mind. You see, one always forgets he is the truth itself just now. Always. It's because you pick up a thought. Let it be this one. That you become then a seeker, authentic, less authentic, and so on. So don't listen. Where are you now? Whatever the mind will speak about, as soon as he speaks about, it is in the realm of the mind. And the mind is limited. So it will come and go. And so if you hear arguments or if you believe in experiences in the mind, they all come and go, so nothing is real, it's all fake and so on. But then it's a vicious circle. You could just keep quiet, not listening to the mind. And never forget, the mind is so arrogant that he will present you always a better beyond, better, something better after that, and better. He makes you like a dog all your life.
Because I recognize it that it's the mind, but
Yeah.
I feel I cannot be sure if it's true what the mind says.
You will not be sure through your mind. That's why you have to come to satsang. What the mind can say. He can always say, you are not serious enough. It's not yet that. Some people will do the contrary. They will also always say, oh, it's that, it's that, it's that. But some people, it will be the contrary. Oh, no, it's not yet that. I'm so authentic, it's not that, it's not that. It's not that. What to do? It's the mind. What doesn't need the badge or the recognition, the diploma of the mind? You see, he will never have it. And if he has got it, he's pride itself. So, no good. No good. Ay, 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 the storm is coming. I think there is plenty of space there. Voilà. Welcome to Satsang. If you see a monkey, are you a monkey?
No,
We never know.
I'm not sure.
But at least, are you that monkey? If you see a monkey, are you that monkey? They're clever. Oh, la, la.
Similar. Similar.
Similar. Clever boy. But you are not that monkey you see. You agree?
Yeah.
Ah, yes, you are. Yeah. Okay. So similarly, whatever you see, if you see your body, if you see your monkey thoughts, you can trust. That may be difficult, but still, you can trust and know you have heard, so it's too late. At least you heard once in your life. You are not what you can describe. So am I. And you keep quiet where this question brings you. So you close your eyes and just keep. Oh, prasad. Prasad on Sunday. Ah, more prasad. Oh la la, who made them? You? Wow. So, you are how many? Three. Oh, great.
Then there's more. There's a whole other tray.
Santosh is there? No.
She's not.
Wait, you have to wait. There are some other things, but I cannot do all at the same time. Just wait. Wait.
Thank you.
Voilà. Oh la la. But this is for everybody. It looks like.
What is it?
Huh? For
Your
everybody.
mom.
Afterwards. No, we can't.
Cute.
Some. Long ago, I didn't hear you. That's good. That's good. Nada. Nada.
It's not a question. Just before, when I decided to come here, and I saw a video of you.
Yeah.
Never see you. I have met you before, but I never saw you on satsang.
Yeah, okay.
So that's the first minute. It's like the message just like
Yeah.
made a huge click on me.
Yeah, wonderful.
And
And
well, still, the thing is that sometimes what I see pointed, what I hear pointers, it makes a click. The expectations that it works for a while, but the expectations just make it fade in a way, you know?
yeah, I know. Expectation means mind. You agree?
Yeah.
Okay. So don't grasp the expectation.
Yeah, that's the message. I love it.
Okay, wonderful. Wonderful.
Ganga.
Yes, Reka.
So I went back to so I put the question, who am I? And as I reached the end, here I keep quiet. But it is a tremendous effort to keep quiet here because my mind, so I keep quiet here.
I keep quiet. Because when you are here, you keep quiet.
At the end of the question,
Yeah.
I put the question,
Yeah, but keep quiet. Keep quiet more. So that this I dissolves.
even more.
I mean, what to do? If you still, you have to understand, Okay, you ask a question, you keep quiet. This is question of seconds, huh? And then this thought comes, so you don't keep quiet. Because still the mind has power on you. It will lose its power when you discard it. You discard what a mind can tell about that source from where it rises and dies. Tell me, it's not there. The mind is not there. It will just invent. Invent. It has to be like this, it is like this, it is not like this. He invents because he's proud. So you don't listen? But for that, give the occasion for this I, even in your memory, you see, to dissolve. So because of the force of habits that we give to the mind, there is a kind of tremendous effort to go to the source again and again. That itself is part of the illusion. Discard also this tremendous effort, do it. And then this will disappear. It's the hardest tapas. Tapas, how you would translate that?
Austerity.
Austerity. It is the hardest austerity, which is not an austerity, and yet for the one who so-called needs to do it, it's the hardest, the toughest austerity. But what do you gain? To be freed from the seeker, from the search. Do it, who cares? Oh, long, who cares how much effort? And don't think you have a concept that it is very difficult, it's a tremendous effort. That itself also will go in no time. Don't stop at those suggestions of the mind. The mind is terrible. It will suggest you what will make you stop. He knows you so well. So, in fact, there is no effort to do, but surely, there is a tremendous effort to do if we don't simply surrender our mind. Doesn't matter, satsang throws that, make it dissipate. You just keep quiet now. Keep quiet now. One is so used to identify with a certain identity that when this is given up, he feels at loss, he feels strange for a while, you see. He cannot keep quiet. He has to keep quiet. Means when this happens, you discard it. Because you see it's not you. It's not what you are. You just discard it. It doesn't mean anything. It's like you cut the head of the running hen. It still runs for a while. But the head is gone.
The hen house we made.
Yeah, I know. That's why I have this example. Where are you? Not at the same place as you came.
Discarding.
Huh?
Discarding. Discarding.
Discard.
Discarding.
Yeah, discarding. Great. You see, it's funny. A few thoughts. They don't look like mind. This is also part of the magic, and that's why we can do that for many things. But just the essential one. So.
Ganga,
Yeah.
as you addressed me, it was very interesting to see that how quickly
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the answer, I was wondering where it came from. Who knows? I mean, this, I don't trust the mind, you know?
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. But because it is still mind.
What? What is mind?
Whatever is experienced.
But you know it. You are that which knows it. You see, even with the senses, you can understand. If you, oh la la, example is terrible. If you want to look at Mahatma, your eyes, you feel that the senses, they have to grasp so that Mahatma is acknowledged. No, if I look like this, and I saw Mahatma, but I don't acknowledge, means I don't grasp it. I look, but I keep quiet. I don't grasp. So, same with the mind, you see, everything is there, but with this habit, and even it is a very good quality, oh, you acknowledged me. You acknowledge in the mind. But for yourself, keep quiet finally, you see. But no, don't behave like a madman. You go into a column, I didn't acknowledge it. The senses and is in the mind has his own intelligence. It will work very well. But it's just to say that try to see this movement one constantly does. That's why he has to go to sleep. It's tiring. Happily, there is a state of sleep. We are all the time doing this. Okay, nothing. Nothing this side. No more. And you, behind the camera, it's not a protection.
It's a very good place. It's not a protection.
Yes. Agni.
Ganga, I tried, not now, I tried to find the seer. And
Did you see him? That's the answer. How can you see the seer? Just keep quiet, you are the seer. You are the seer. And don't put it in the past. You said not now. Only now it will be like this.
yeah.
Only now.